Hey everyone, welcome back. We're jumping right into our lake levels. Yeah, I don't typically show this a lot, but it also goes to show that, well, this is why we have water restrictions in place going across a number of counties throughout central Texas. This is how full the lakes are. So 61, 62%, yikes. We need some rain and a lot of it. This is it's exactly why we have those restrictions in place, and also why our drought situation is not getting a whole lot better. And it's not going to continue to get better until we get rid of this heat to begin with. Excessive heat warning in effect until about 8 o'clock for this evening. More than likely, the National Weather Service is going to have this extended into tomorrow evening. And if it's not extended, well, they're just going to reissue it as a heat advisory, just because our heat index values are getting, very close in between the two levels of heat. On top of it, it's not just the heat we need to worry about. It's the fact of how dry it is, so we do have very high wildfire danger. And of course, a new red flag warning has been issued for the I-35 corridor and much of the western side of the region. So no campfires, no burning, and no fireworks. You want to make sure that you guys are observing that because, well, this stuff can spread extremely quickly given how fast our winds are at. We'll get to that in just a bit. All right, low temperatures for tonight, not seeing much relief. 80 degrees for Waco, 77 for Temple and Killeen, 78 for Gatesville, 79 for Meridian. All right. Remember I talked about this little frontal system? Yeah, it actually pushed its way into North Texas, and it's now kind of pushing its way back out. What does that mean for us? It doesn't really mean much, other than another front is going to try to make its way through. Might bring us a little bit of cloud cover going into Wednesday night into Thursday morning, but that's just going to be about it. Maybe some overnight clouds, but strong southerly winds, very strong. Gusts getting up to about 30 miles an hour. Yeah, you heard me right, 30. That will keep most of anything outside of our region for quite some time. Let's look at that upper air setup. So we're kind of on the edge of this heat dome. That's sitting in the Gulf of Mexico, not really doing a whole lot, but because we're on the corner, North Texas might see a little bit of rain and cloud cover. Central Texas, well, we're not really going to see much of anything. So temperature-wise, yeah, we're going to be between basically 104, 105 all across the region into the Brazos Valley as well. Nothing but sunshine and no significant relief in sight. But don't worry, we'll get all through it together.